So I purchased this table saw brand new back in the day, and I use it extensively around the house, especially when I built my workshop. It rusted all the inside pieces, so I decided to rebuild it. It didn't feel right to just throw it away or scrap it. And I took it all apart and I cleaned up the case, the plastic case. I glue it with epoxy where it was cracked. I took all the metal pieces and cleaned them up and painted them. You can see the rust on all the parts. So what I had to do is use some vinegar to submerge all those parts for overnight, and it took most of the rust off. And then I just used a wire brush to finish cleaning them up and painting them and getting them ready. The motor didn't look that bad. The brushes were real good. So all I had to do is just clean it up, and what I did is the bearings, since the bearings were good, I just took all the gears off and lubricated them, cleaned them up and lubricated them. So after that, it's just just put it back together. There's a little bit of worn out or cracking on the side of the casing on the motor there, but I use epoxy also to fill out those cracks, and seems like it did a good job. So far so good on the project. Well, this is very smooth. Actually, this is nice. Light duty, but nice. Perfect. However, there's no crank for the tilt. It just tilts by itself. You had to tilt it with the handle here and then lock it in place with this little lever. But it's real nice right now, smooth. I lubricated these clamps here, and they're clean and lubricated, so everything has got a little bit of grease, so it's gonna be good. So the problem was that the labels were all bad and destroyed, and that didn't look real good. So I took the label and put it underneath the glass there and took a picture, and I was able to print another label on glossy paper, and then I just used some clear vinyl and some spray adhesive so I could glue it back to the case, and it doesn't look that bad. However, I had to transfer that image into the program so I could just position the letters and all that exactly the same as they were. Fortunately, that piece of label is 8.5 by 11, so it's a regular sheet. And also I printed some warning labels. I didn't find the original one to print, but I used some other labels related to the table saw safety and just put them there so it'll look good, right? As you can see there, I use a piece of plywood on the bottom of the case to reinforce it, and I drill a hole there for hooking up the shop vac, and I was having a hard time to line it up there on the screws or on the places that thing should go, because I had to remove some bracket, the pointer bracket for the angle there. It didn't let me line it up, and finally after a little while I was able to just set it on place there. So finally I put it back together with the casing with the table, and I was testing the racing mechanism there, and it's pretty smooth, so I was happy with that. And the label looks real good. Time to put that board back onto the saw. Okay, it's time to put the blade back in the machine, and I'm showing that the cord is unplugged. As always, a good safety measure. It's time to put the table insert, but it was blue. I didn't like it, so I painted it red. It's more consistent with what the table saw insert should look like. Putting the insert back in the machine made it look a lot better. Now it was time to put the fence back together, and since the fence spent a lot of time disassembled, I forgot how I took it apart. So I had a little bit of hard time to figure out the way all those springs and little pieces go inside of it. So I ended up taking it apart several times to be able to, assemble it back. And but after I did that, and the fence actually worked pretty well. Okay, so this is the base I'm going to install. I'll try to modify it to fit here. So I need to cut it and shorten it. Just move these legs over here and see if it works. Well, now that I was finished with the legs or the stand for the machine, it was time to give it a little paint to make it look the same as the case or the cabinet. Very well, guys, so one down, 100 more to go. So this is how the table saw ended up on its stand. It got pretty solid. That's pretty good. I mean, I missed the spot right there with this. There you go. I don't want to make it perfect. But I want to make it good enough for the video. So finally I found the guard. It still works. Just have to tighten it. I didn't clean it up though. It's all rusted there. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm kind of done with it. At least now it's usable. The fence works real good. I mean, you still gotta adjust it and all of that, but the crank is real nice, and then you can tilt it and everything, and it does work. Let me plug it in and make sure. There you go. Very well, everybody. So I got the machine done, one down and 100 more to go. So I think that's one step closer to getting this place cleaned up. At least this machine won't be here anymore. And I don't know which one is going to be next, but I'm pretty sure I got plenty to shoot from. So stay tuned, because I'll just keep doing the same thing until I finish, and then we'll get to the good stuff. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you here, and if you like the video, just give it a like, and you want to subscribe to the channel, please do so, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.